Rolling with Nat 20, I'm Nat 20, and we're back with KeeperRL, now with its Alpha 12 version, finally released. I believe it was released yesterday, maybe the day before, not sure on that. But plenty of new stuff. I think one thing that a lot of people are going to be pretty excited about Alpha 12 is this game has Mac support now. That's right, if you have a Mac and you're interested in this game, you can play it too. Other than that, there's been a whole bunch of changes to the AI, some of the resource management has changed a little bit. It's to my understanding that what that means is you pretty much just get more out of digging out of the walls than you did before. The levels are a little different. They're now based on more of a global scale, like the Keeper is a level 5 creature, but he's just my Keeper, and I'm going to get some other things that are going to be other levels, and the levels are now going to be more representative of relative strength rather than creature strength. That makes sense. So I should be able to tell my chances against monsters by comparing my level to them somewhat. I mean, equipment's going to have some stuff to do too, but we should be able to get some info out of that information. Now, if you're unfamiliar, what I'm doing now is I like to start out by taking my Keeper and just exploring around the area a little bit, figuring out where would be a good place to put a dungeon. I mean, there's a path there. This seems like a pretty big mountain. Yeah, I think that's a pretty sizable mountain. We can start our dungeon right here. So, let us dig into the wall and begin our dungeon. I'm going to start with a little hallway and open up a little bit of a room, gather up all this. It's now granite. Just used to be stone, granite, iron, wood, gold. Alright. A lot of changes. Alright, dig out some more space. Get this. No real rhyme or reason to that. We'll need it later. Question mark could be something to be concerned about at some point. I think what we're going to do is put a library up around like right here. Here seems like a good library spot. Let's cut out that line. Yeah. Build a library over here. Let's get them started on that. Oh, before we start, gotta summon more imps. 4's not enough. I'll just use all my starting mana to summon up some extra imps. Maybe not the best strategy anymore. We'll find out through trial and error. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done recording. It's been about a month. I had some stuff going on. I had to move. It took forever. But now I'm back. With a vengeance. Playing KeeperRL. Alpha 12. I haven't played too much of the Alpha 12 version. I mean, I'm going to admit, this isn't my first time jumping into this. I played a little bit just to make sure everything was cool. Something I noticed that the dev said that he was going to be working on a lot in this version, and it seems like he accomplished it pretty well, is making this version a lot less buggy. It has not crashed a single time. Not a single time, guys. Not once. It's just been super cool the whole time. I'm going to expand that out because I think I'm just going to make that my storage area. And we're going to need some stuff to defend us fairly quickly. So I think I will build out a nice little hole for my beasts. I'm not necessarily going to fill up that whole hole full of beasts to start. But we'll put some beast layers in it, make it fancy. I'm excited to see the changes in the AI. I know the banded AI has changed, so they no longer come in and just kill the Keeper. They more are after your gold, as their name suggests. Wolf AI has more of a pack mentality. I'm excited to see how that plays out. The wolves used to just appear, go off, spy on dudes on their own, and get super murdered. Might be too big of a library. I like my libraries big. Libraries allow our Keeper to generate mana, and mana is what we need to expand our tech tree, for lack of a better term. So, of course, I'm going to make a big library. I want to expand my tech tree super quick. And I might say that I don't have the wood down there, but they're just being slow about getting it over to the stockpile. That's why I got so many imps. They take forever. Now, it suggests I build a dormitory. I think I'm going to hold off on that because I'm a little worried about spending all of this not money I have. Because minions cost money, or at least the ones that have sentience. And you can employ as many of these beasts as you want and not pay a dime, and that is why they're my favorite. It's a little too big to start. We'll just make a nice little cross section. Nah, it's not too big to start. I changed my mind. We'll just paint it in all fancy like. We need rectangles. Alright, minions discover the location of Meduia. And wow, I am right. Okay, this will be an interesting thing. My dungeon is literally feet away from the castle. The castle being one of the more dangerous of our adversaries that we must be aware of. So we're getting some ravens. Ravens are level 1. They just kind of fly around, they spy stuff. Something I'm a little excited about is because everything doesn't crash when I explore anymore, I can explore and get a good look at what's going on down here with this castle. Now maybe I won't know what's going on inside of it, but I can get a good look at this castle, get its size, get a feel of just how many creatures could possibly be in there. Look around the little one house town. Whoa. Enemies. I'm a flying raven. You cannot get me. I will just fly over your head. What's over here? A little narrow passageway over to the other side of our mountain. It would be good to know where our mountain ends. We don't want to cut straight through it. That would be bad to do by accident. On purpose? Sure, why not on purpose? Alright, I haven't seen that before. I've not seen terrain in KeeperRL where the mountain is completely accessible on all sides. That is kinda cool. Dangerous, but cool. We'll make it work. Alright, well, I've explored enough as this raven. I think it's time we go and use our library that we built to research some stuff. We don't have too much mana, so I'll just research crafting, because we are eventually going to want to craft things. Speaking of crafting, I suppose I should point out that the manufactories tab has changed a little bit. Now there's workshops and jewelers along with the forges and laboratories that were in previous builds. Now the workshop just kind of takes a lot of the heat off the forge and builds a lot of the things that didn't quite make sense there, like traps, first aid kits, bows and arrows, that sort of deal. Whereas the jeweler builds stuff that wasn't available to be built before at all, such as magical rings and amulets and stuff. So pretty excited about that. There is a lot going on over here. I'm worried about these surprises. The surprises can be good, bad, or just kind of annoying. I mean, we could bust in here and it could be a bunch of enemies. Oh no, we all get murdered. And we could bust in there and it could be a bunch of allies that don't want as much pay as the others. Those are cool. Alright. Even with the pay situation going on like it is, I am going to want creatures eventually, so I need to start figuring out where am I going to get this gold. And there's some in this mountain over here. I don't need to make my dungeon super huge, so I could plan out some sort of mine over here to start gathering these resources. I worry I'd cut through at some point then. I think I am going to create a mine on the back end of this mountain. Have them go in and get some of this gold, just a little bit of it. That's all we need for now. We're going to need somewhere to store it. Yeah, let's go down with a door into here, and we'll just have like a little treasure trove right there. Little treasure room. Just a little one. We don't have a lot of treasure that we're going to be putting in it just now. We can start planning out for getting creatures. What I'm going to want is orc shamans so that they can study and get more mana with me. So I'm going to build a small dormitory. I'm going to do it right here, I guess. Yeah. We'll dig out a fairly large hole for it first. You know what? We have crafting. I should build a door. And I will. We'll build a door. And an eyeball outside that door to watch over us. And make sure that we are not attacked. I'm making this dormitory super small. I do not want a lot of creatures. If I build a 4x4 dormitory, I should not be able to get more than 4 creatures. Well, I'm a little... No. I was going to say I was a little worried that nobody will show up with a dorm that small, but we got some orc shamans showing up right now. 2 of them. 3 of them. Oh man, there's flooding. They are ready. Go. Alright. We need to start planning out what we're going to be doing for the rest of our dungeon. So let's start building out what will be our, essentially our craft area. Build out down there. Yeah, we'll build out right down there. We'll build ourselves a little forge. No, we won't. Because we need to research it first. We need to research ironworking to get the forge, correct? Yes. Now we will build ourselves a little forge. Now, I'm not sure if I explained this earlier, but we need to put torches around things such as the forge, all the manufactories, the library, because they work off of efficiency. And if you haven't played KeeperRL, you might not know how efficiency works, but it works based on nearby like tiles. So having all of these furnaces surrounding this furnace makes it a much more powerful square than any of these other squares. That being said, I'm actually going to build just a little bit more forge in there, just get a couple more 100%. And then lighting is the second thing that affects that, because you need to be able to see in there. The max it would cap out at without the lighting is, I believe, 50%. So the lighting helps a lot. Now, with this, we have all orc shamans. We are going to need to increase our dormitory just a bit. And that's something I'd like to see, because I'd like to have a little more control over what creatures join me. I mean, I had some control over what order they're going to join me, but at this point, it's kind of a crapshoot whether I'm going to get a goblin or an orc shaman, and I like goblins. I want to start working on this forging stuff. But, alas, I have no say in the matter whatsoever. But we did get a goblin. It's exciting. Hopefully, we will be able to get a good system going here. Get ourselves equipped, and just all around have one hell of an awesome dungeon. One that's not going to crumble. Oops. Well, that was a mistake. Let's see about destroying destruction, because I didn't mean to build it on there. Cool. Works out just fine. What I meant to do was dig out this wall a little bit more. Maybe replace the torches that I blew up in the process. Torches are free, which I like. And put in some more library. Can always use some more library. Look at our resources. We are running slightly low on resources. We're going to need some more wood. We'll gather out more wood. I need to remember to grab that digger cut tree tool. I don't want to be building dorms all over the place. You guys built anything cool in your forge yet? Got 3 goblins and 5 shamans. No sleep. Go study. There is no sleeping. Okay, now I'm worried a little bit about how much money we're spending here. It's not too much. It increases... Oh no. Distraction. Tree spirit is attacking us because we're cutting down too many trees. He's level 17. I'm gonna let this tree spirit just have his way. He'll get tired. He'll leave. Yeah, he's not gonna hang around forever. Yeah. See, he gave up. No, he didn't. He's just down there. Whatever. My imps are outsmarting him. Go imps! All 10 of them are still alive. They're super outsmarting him. A bat died, but, you know, whatever. The bats are expendable. They're like ravens of the night. A little bit stronger, but their main purpose is just spying at night. Lazy bat, you're supposed to be spying. Go spy. Show me what where things are. There's a town over here that has been spied out. I really wish I could get some wolves. You know, I don't know if it's important. Maybe put some torches around other places in the dungeon. See if that affects anything. I mean, none of these places have efficiency, but things have changed. I don't know what all the changes are. I'm excited to see a lot of them. Alright, my goblins are producing weaponry and everything, so that's good. I think that it is time that we build ourselves a training room right here so we can get some creatures that will actually fight. And with the training room we'll have to build a little bit more dorms, and I think that we'll probably have to wrap it up around there. Oh man, I ran out of iron. That's okay though. That's okay. Hey, we can get some iron from over here. There's plenty of it. Plenty of it. Except that tree ant is still giving my people a hard time. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of mana. Let's see. What should I invest in? Some sorcery. Seems like a good option. Archery, always nice. Alchemy would be nice to have. Yeah. So we'll do that. Ooh. The bat is killed by the tree spirit. Is the tree spirit just gonna hang out forever? Does the tree spirit not go away anymore? Yo. You do not have your fireball spell yet. Fine. Oh no! The tree spirit has killed an imp. Alright, well, I say give up on cutting these trees. Give up on cutting the... Just, come on, give up on cutting the trees. I guess since it's not a perfect square, it doesn't like me using the shift tool to make that a square. Alright, and stop running your lives into the int. It's no good. Oh, man. I need something to defend myself against that int. I don't have enough creatures yet. That is a problem. That is a serious problem. The imps killed a vulture? I didn't know the imps could kill anything. That imp is now level 2. He got... What? What are you doing? The imps can level up? I wonder if that... What? I don't even know what to say. Because there's no way of really like checking on any of their stuff, so I'm just surprised that they're capable of anything. Imp number 10. I like to keep 10 imps. Are you guys still just being harassed? Is the tree spirit still just harassing you? Do you need to go around a different way? Go somewhere else? I don't particularly want to do that, but I guess I have to. Alright, the tree spirit will not... Oh, a cave bear joins my forces. It will not let me undo this. It's going to make me manually do each one. Alright, well that seems like not a very big deal bug. Is that how it's going to be every time? Let me test that out real quick. 3x3 there. You know, I can pause this so that I don't screw up time. Yeah, it seems that I have to undo individually. Alright, well... What's up with this bear? Bear is level 16! Go bear! Am I still being harassed by a tree spirit? I bet a bear can handle a... There's 2 of them now. Alright, well, bear. You... I don't have enough money for salaries. This is all bad. I have to use the bear to kill the tree spirit and hopefully not die because the tree spirit is a little bit... No. Tree spirit beats bear. Tree spirit beats bear. I am out of money. Alright, we're gonna have to do some internal mining, I guess. I don't like it. But, I know what other choice we got. Yeah, alright, mine shaft from the back of the library. You got it. What do we need? What do we need? We need iron. And we need gold. So, go in and get it. Go. Acquire our iron, acquire our gold. We need more bears. The bear died and it was sad. You all just can't handle that you don't have what it takes to make it. You don't have anything else to do. You got a bunch of weaponry. Okay. Bat is killed by a guard out there spying on shit. These tree spirits do not give up anymore. This could be problematic. I think I need advanced sorcery. Does that give my keeper the ability to do a fire sphere? Yes, it does. That might be the plan for taking out the spirits next time. I think this episode has gone on a little long. So we're going to save the game. We are saved. Just going to double check to make sure that everything cool. Load game. And we are Dalmar. So we'll come back to this later. I'll see you guys later. I'm excited to get into more Alpha 12. See some of the new stuff that's been put in there. There's new spells. Kind of excited about those. New creatures, as I've told you about. All sorts of goodies. And of course, do not forget, Mac support is in. So if you have a Mac, you can play it now. If you don't want to pay to check this out, there's still the free ASCII version that has also been updated to Alpha 12. So that's cool to go check out if you don't want to pay any money for this. Just want to check it out, see if you like it. The ASCII version is pretty solid. I checked it out a little bit, but, you know, I got the version with the graphics, so I'm going to play that one. Also, it has been greenlit. If you were not aware, this game has been successfully greenlit, so we will be seeing it on Steam eventually. I believe the developer said that his goal is to have it on Steam January-ish. He wants to get it out as soon as possible, but he wants it to be quality. That's why a big difference between Alpha 11 and Alpha 12 is the bug fixes, and I haven't seen or heard of this game crashing at all in Alpha 12, and I hope it doesn't, and I'm excited. Anyway, it's been Rolling with Nat 20, and I will see you guys later. Bye!